So if you want to learn how to Romanian deadlift, but you don't want to injure yourself in the process, then keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back. I am Lyd, and today I'm going to be running you through how to Romanian deadlift. This exercise is going to massively improve your training, especially if you want to target your hamstrings and lift your bum. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to show you the correct form for a Romanian deadlift. First off, just got to sort the shorts out. Okay, so you'll notice that I am standing on a plate. Now, this is because I am 4'11", and in order to get a good range of motion, I want to be at a higher surface. However, if you are tall, this may not be necessary for you. Number one, when Romanian deadlifting, you want to be targeting the hamstrings. So a big part of the exercise is to be hinging your hips backwards. Whilst you're performing the exercise, you want to keep a neutral spine. So the top of your head to all the way to the top of your glutes needs to be a straight line. You don't want the shoulders rounding forwards, you don't want to arch the lower back, you want to keep it nice and straight to protect your spine and get the most out of the exercise. So what I always say to help you hinge your hips back as far as possible is just imagine there's a sexy man standing behind you, or ultimately just imagine there's a wall behind you, right? And you want to try and get your bum up against that wall. So you're going to have to push your hips back as you lower down the bar, down your legs, okay? So you're lowering that bar down the front of your thighs to around mid-shin level. That's where I like to go to make sure I've got a good range of motion. So depending on how tall you are and your mobility, this may differ. As with any exercise, just make sure you are performing it nice and slowly and just really keep them shoulders pinned back, because this is where I often see people go wrong. They allow the shoulders to collapse forwards, and what this is going to do is injure your spine, injure your back, and then you won't be able to Romanian deadlift. So where you want to be feeling it is your hamstring. So that's the back of your thigh. And in order to get more glute engagement, just aim to push your glutes back even further. And what I like to do is when the bar is by the ankles, squeeze my glutes before I stand back up. For me, I just notice more glute engagement when I do this. Okay, so for videoing purposes, I've taken off the plates just because I obviously don't want to injure myself as I'm showing you the incorrect form. But here you'll be able to see that I'm lowering down the bar, but I'm allowing the shoulders to collapse forwards and the bar travels outwards rather than down in front of my thighs. Okay, so what that's going to do is it's going to put pressure on my lower back, but also where I'm rounding the shoulders, I am going to injure myself because my spine is not protected. So again, this is why you want to pull your shoulders back, keep your core really engaged by sucking in your stomach when you're performing this exercise. Then finally, I've just filmed a conventional deadlift. So this is so you can differentiate the form between a conventional deadlift and a Romanian deadlift. So what you'll find for a conventional deadlift is that there is a lot more bend at the knee and we're not hinging the hips backwards. Instead, you're allowing the hips to come down with the rest of the bar. So what this will do is it will take the pressure off of the back of the thighs and you won't be targeting your hamstrings. So when you're performing your RDL, really push your bum back as much as possible. What this will also do is it will stop you from whacking the bar against your knee. You want to have control with the bar as you're lowering it down towards the floor. However, if you're whacking it on your knee every time you lower the bar down, what you need to do is push your hips back even further. You'll notice more engagement on the hamstrings and it will be less painful for the front of your legs. And so that is the Romanian deadlift. Hopefully this video was super helpful for you guys to actually help you with your Romanian deadlift form. It is a tricky exercise, so don't be hard on yourself, give it a go. What I always say is if you can practice in front of a mirror, that will massively help. Or if you can get someone with you to just check your form as you're doing it, that also helps as well. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to see more videos like this.